they've given him some time off this week because he's still running through the main event.
He's making a little extra cash this week, and Joey's a beast. Pipeline is one of these events, one of these contests where it really pays to know how to surf out here.
Really quick paddling speed, because he's just got so little time to get in it and get under it. And then again, that reaction time off the bottom. Here we go.
First wave of the morning goes to J.Johnston, pulling in at backdoor. And that one sends him straight down. He's been telling us and showing us more than anyway that he just loves going right out here. He loves the pit at backdoor, being a regular footer.
You'll see some lopsided affairs where you get these very talented local pipe surfers that surf almost exclusively out here, and they'll wax some of these high-seated sort of WSL warriors.
Everyone's still trying to get their first ride here. M.Cibilic from Newcastle gets a beast of a wave at backdoor. That one stretching across the reef, and Cibilic almost maxes out the score. If he could have made that one. A scary, sketchy ride, and Morgan almost going the distance. Gotten even tighter trying to come back here. Britt, what a bomb this was.
Wow, yeah, this wave is insane. He had Barron's inside on that. Got it, and I wish he would have made it. That was, look at that thing, so tall.
Yeah, you'd think Ross Barron probably really wanted this wave.
That was so sick. So a couple things, and I know he's doing a Joey to Joey. There's no priority right now, so there's still a little bit of scrambling going on, which is really sketchy when it's this big. You don't want to be fighting for position out there when there's 8-foot slabs.
19:10 on the clock. Looking at this one under priority, J.Johnston with room to move, takes a big drive and ends up getting stuck again. So this one starting with a couple of big attempts from Joey, shorter one on his start.
Yeah, that was Joey probably. It's interesting that Barron's been taking a miss so far. Late drop from
Cibilic. And he comes down. Morgan right back into action.
So that's a little bit challenging. This one, not the case, though. It stayed really open. You can see that shape is really nice all the way to the end for Morgan. And that's a huge score, Joe. Check it out.
9-point ride for M.Cibilic from Meriwether Beach. Getting absolutely shacked. Stand-up pit at backdoor. Almost made a crazy one, got a 2.67, and now gets a clear make on his second attempt. And now Mamiya finally getting started, and this one's going to take him straight down.
Yeah, see, Barron's a veteran. Some guys like to get hyped up. That's more like a Doug Silva type coach, but Luke is a pretty calm dude.
Barron Mamiya grabs the rail real deep. That end section's really shutting down quickly, and we've seen that happen on quite a few waves this morning, Ross, where it's starting wide open and then the door shutting fast.
Barreled really well at first and then shut down.
Carlos Munoz from Costa Rica grabs the rail, and that one will let him out without a problem. We saw him the whole time, but in a morning where a lot of guys have been shut down, I just will watch the replay here again, Ross.
Yeah, Carlos was taking a slower approach, trying to gather himself, and that's something that's different about competing at pipe. It's so radical. You're out there and there's just so much energy, and it's kind of risky. Sometimes it takes a minute to realize that you're actually competing, and that's what separates a lot of these really good competitors at pipe and backdoors. They compete right away. They look for backup scores. They don't forget to compete because you get so hypnotized by the power out here.
Watch this. Cibilic already has a 9. The Australian packs this section, and that blue jersey was shining bright through that lip.
Wow.
This guy is on a roll, Britt.
He's putting together a great heat. I mean, he just backed up his 9, and his work is coming along well. He's almost done.
What Morgan's really good at is he's got high energy in heats. He's always really switched on. He's mentally engaged. He doesn't just chill and kind of sit on his board and hope waves get in his way. He really searches in heats and looks for ways to win the heat, even in big pipeline and backdoor. Morgan's an Aussie guy, and he's known to be sort of a tour guy, but he's obviously showing that he's got the courage, and he's finding these pretty gnarly backdoor barrels. He's a little further down the reef towards off the wall. And
everyone was calling him Backdoor Barron when he was a little kid, and I know guys like Joel Centeo were really quick to sign him up for sponsorship and help him get to where he is today. J.Johnston with priority, doing the dance inside the cave. Wow. He comes flying out. His roll continues at backdoor. Taking a break from the Shark Tours, and I don't know, he might need to ask for more time off after this performance.
He's amping. So sick.
It looks like he might go further. Britt, what'd you see here?
Well, he perfect kind of roll into that thing and just manage his speed perfectly. You couldn't have done that any better.
Ross?
Yeah, he waited for it. This is the kind of wave that Joey likes, and it stretched across the whole backdoor reef there. Sort of had a secondary section there that was questionable if he was going to even make it out, and that'll make the score really, really big. Judges love it if they don't know for sure if you're going to make it out. That means it's a difficult tube ride, and he got 1 pump, 2 pump, and this is where it stretched again, and he went through that foam ball and got spat out. So,
yeah, it's fun to be a part of it. I can't believe I'm a part of it, and we had a good time. I'm in trouble with my mom, but it's been good.
Keep the sass up. We like it.
Okay.
Yeah, as we watch Barron now late. Look at that perfect drop. Comes out really quick. And he's looking to maybe ramp up. Misses the alley-oop attempt. But that was an absolute shack that he pulled into. He came out with so much speed. So we get to watch this one again. How's the board look here, Britt?
It's doing what he needs to do there. He's on a 6.5 Goldie. And kind of surprising that he came out of that barrel so quickly.
Yeah, he was just going so fast.
And J.Johnston moves from 8s to 9s, and M.Cibilic just changed his reputation at pipe and backdoor overnight. What a way to kick off the morning.